What's up, guys? Hope everyone's doing well. Had a great weekend. Just want to talk about my Sunday night, or really every night ritual before the next trading day, right? Like, this is part of my trade plan. Like, that's how intricate your trade plan should be. It should be telling you what you're going to do in preparation for the next day's trading, right? I mean, this comes down to all the little nuances. Like, people think that trade plan's like, oh, this is just how I'm going to buy and sell the market. No. That's not it, right? Like, I sit down every night. It takes me about 30 minutes to prepare all the data for the four markets that we trade: NASDAQ, S&P, crude oil, and gold, okay? I mark off each chart on the higher time frame. I do multiple time frame analysis. I plot out all the pivots. This way, in the morning, all I do is reset my computer, right? I do a fresh restart, make sure everything's working as it should be. It takes me less than 10 or 15 minutes to set everything up, make sure everything's flowing as it should be. And then I send out my email invites so my clients who trade with me can join and see my screen and see my charts and see the tools and see the analysis. So everything's prepared for them. Right, so when that email goes out, they get a Zoom invite, they hit the link, they join the meeting, and everything is waiting for them. Everything's loaded, everything has been adjusted, all the channel structures are applied, all the analysis is done, all the higher time frame, all the pivots, they're ready to go. Not only are they ready to go that they can see my screen, they also get a copy of my charts as well for those folks who use TradingView, so they can populate all of my stuff on their own chart for their own use should they desire to. But guys, really, this all comes down to how intricate your trade plan is, right? Like, my trade plan tells me what time I have to wake up in the morning, tells me the things that I have to do in the morning before I even get to the desk, right? I got to get up, right? I got to take a shower. I got to brush my teeth. I got to get dressed. Even though I'm working from home, like, I still get dressed as if I'm leaving the house. Why? Because it puts me in the mindset of professionalism, right? This is a professional job. Right? I don't get put a suit on, but I'll throw a pair of jeans on, I'll throw a button-down shirt on or a sweatshirt, depending on what the temperature is, whatever it may be, right? I get it all together, right? I apply some heat to my back, I make sure I'm comfortable, I have my cup of coffee, I speak with my wife, I do some reading, some meditation, some praying, whatever it is that works for you. Like, I get all that stuff done. So I get up super early in the morning, right? I do that because this way I can come to my trading desk 30 minutes before I'm ready to, start trading. And I can make sure that I've, noted down any economic data that I'm going to have to deal with, news releases, make sure that I'm aware of the opening bell, set any alarms I need on my phone to make sure that everything's in order, make sure all my clients have access to the trade room, make sure that everything's working for them. Because once I start trading, like, that's it. It's no interruptions until I'm done trading, because I can't, that's part of my trade plan. Like, I'm not to be distracted while I'm managing my own money and helping other people as they manage their own money. Like, I'm not going to take phone calls. I'm not going to, answer emails. Like, that's it. From the time I start until the time I'm done, like, I'm unaccessible, because that's my business, right? Like, that's my trade plan. My trade plan tells me that I need to stay and be focused, right? And then at the end, when I'm done trading for the day, then I start the journaling process. I make notes on everything I did and everything I didn't do, right? Because sometimes there's a reason why I didn't do something. I wrap up the day and then I go on to the other things that I have to do. But if with a very structured approach, I never feel rushed or anxious because something isn't working, right? Like, I know the preparation I do the night before sets the stage for the things I have to do the next morning. Like, my emails are ready to go out. All I got to do is just populate Zoom room links, and, like, they're ready to go, right? All the recipients are in there, the emails filled out, the charts are attached, like, everything is done. Because in the morning, I don't want any hiccups, right? I don't want to rush myself getting ready. I don't want to rush taking a shower. I don't want to rush sitting on the couch with my wife having a cup of coffee. Those are all things that are important to me, because the quality of my life is a direct relation of the quality of my ability to do my job as a trader for myself and to serve my clients. So the reason I share all this stuff with you guys is because so many traders are just wishy-washy. They're just like, yeah, I'm going to trade today. Oh, I'm just going to, when I get to the computer, when I roll out of bed, blah, blah, blah. Like, there's no structure. And sometimes you have to force structure, especially when you work from home. Because, let's face it, like, it's easy to stay in your pajamas all day. Or, I'll take a shower later this afternoon when I get to it. Or I'll make my cup of coffee while I'm in the middle of trading. No. All that for me has to be done and out of the way so that I can apply my undivided attention to interpreting the 4 markets that we trade, continuing to analyze them, continuing to discuss, what's happening, when, where, and why, what the next potential setup could be. And of course, doing that not only for my clients, but for myself too, and executing on my own money. So again, I just, I'm trying to help folks that are lacking some of the things that were hurdles for me in my trading career. That's why I shoot these videos. It's not to hear myself talk. It's just simply because, these were things that I didn't do along the way. And I feel like my career as a trader had suffered from them by, again, you feel very relaxed. You're home. I can just sit in my pajamas. Like, I'll get to it when I get to it. No, it doesn't work that way, right? Like, I don't cook breakfast while I'm trading. I don't take phone calls. I don't read emails. I don't do any of that stuff. Like, I am focused on the market 110%. And I genuinely believe that helps me when the time comes to either make the decision to execute or make the decision not to execute. So I hope these are some helpful tips. Every night, 30, 40 minutes preparing. Every day, 30, 40 minutes before I start trading, making sure everything's in order. Guys, I think it's a great habit to get into if you are going to trade full time and make a business out of this. So I appreciate your time. Hope you like this video. If you do, please hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. I appreciate all the support from you guys. Again, I'm here to share the struggles that I deal with in my journey, and hope that I inspire other people to overcome their hurdles as well and learn from my mistakes. That's my ultimate goal. My ultimate goal is to just share the things that I needed to personally overcome to become a better trader. And, hopefully it inspires somebody to level up in this business, and also informs people who think that this is just like a hobby or gambling, because it's certainly not. Like, this is a legit business. So if I can help you in any way, always feel free to reach out. My email box is open. You won't hear from me during trading hours, but either before or after, we'll certainly have a conversation. Thanks again, guys. God bless. I appreciate each and every one of you, and I will talk to you soon.